Hey YouTube, real quick while we're traveling down the highways and byways, just some thoughts and things I'm seeing out there, because I got nothing else better to do. Oh, I saw some video of the occupant of the White House from last night. What is going on? It's like worse than Idiocracy, right? Because it's like, there's people, handlers that are handling this guy. It's not like there's not smart people behind the scenes propping this guy up. Like, who is letting this go forward and why? To what agenda? And the popular consensus among our circles seems to be that it's the illustrious governor from California, that they're going to slide in there after the DNC convention, which however their rules work, they can nominate whoever they want, right? It's just bizarre that they can put somebody up there in public and let them fail, and everybody in the circle defends it or lets it happen, from his wife to the chief of staff to the vice president. Like, all these people let it happen. It's obviously on purpose because you don't let that happen unless you want it to happen. Because to look that incompetent and that out of touch and that just incapable of functioning is bizarre to me, and I'm sure it is to most of you. So there has to be an agenda behind it, and they're propping him up for the fall or something, I'm sure. What it ultimately comes down to is weird. The timing that went on with that, with how the Carlson interview went with the resident there in Moscow yesterday at the same time, all laid out for the public and the world to see. And you got to be like, why would they do that? That all ties together too. Like, this is all lined up. This is all done on purpose. It's all meant to create an image, right, in the public and the world's mind. So you decrease the confidence in America, right? Everywhere, not just in the populace here, allies and everybody. The obviously the King of England is now having his issues. So all this very easily seems to lead in that direction of overarching one world government, right? Well, potentially, in my mind. Because everybody's going to want that. Everybody's going to want that strong leader that can unite everybody and just go along to get along, while in the meantime wiping out just massive sections of the populace for peace, of course. And that's what's coming in my mind. You have to go back and look at it, but Wes made a video the other day about what was going on in the world and why it's happening, and I was, I real quick reference in my brain, because this is something we've been studying lately. Revelation 13, Satan is let loose on the earth at a certain point to wake people up, the ultimate, to get people to go to God. And that's what people don't understand. I think, and I didn't really understand this either. I think the ultimate thing about what you see in Revelation is to know the signs when people should be turning to God, and those that refuse to see the signs and don't. And that's the ultimate tell-all. Like, God gives you so many chances over and over, and warnings, and continued just bad things happen because you don't turn to Him, right? So this continues. That people are like, why is this happening? So just some thoughts on that, YouTube. It's continuing to be bizarre, and just it continues to line up with what is written, what has been foretold, and people continue to look away from that and try to figure it out on their own. I think that's going to be our biggest downfall, us as a just whole. So some things we can't stop. If we are in Revelation 13, obviously there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to know that it's here, and we don't even need to know that. We just need to know to focus where your true hope and everything is, salvation is in. Man is not going to save you. from anything. So I think that's the biggest takeaway from that. If we're not in those times, and you think that really vote harder is gonna help, I don't know what to think of that either, because they continue to prop up these geriatrics, and I don't know. I'd have to check out, how old is Newsom. Is Newsom actually a Gen X time frame? Is he in his 50s? I think he is. He may be even younger than 50. He's not a millennial, is he? But I was, who was it? I think Red October put something on the House community page, and I was like, they don't want Gen X in there. We'll burn this place down if we're put in the presidency. But yeah, I'm not sure where he stands, but he's obviously a big government controller type. And somebody made the comment that he could be the Antichrist. It's like, it's not going to be somebody like that, because he's divisive. It's just like Trump, and just like Biden. There's people that want to cling to him and people that reject him. The Antichrist is going to be so palatable to such a wide swath of the population that it's going to, like I said, they're going to bring peace. They're going to be a supposed peacemaker. They're going to be a mimic. They're going to be a false god. They're going to do things that seem like Christ in many ways, but not be. It's going to be false, because it's just not going to be true peace. Like I said, they're going to make the impression of peace while just wiping out large segments of the population. Again, that goes back to Revelation. So people that say Newsom's the Antichrist, yada yada, there's more to it than just saying they're a bad. Because you're not going to know they're a bad person unless you really, really look at it hard. It's going to be, because the media isn't going to lie about it. Everything the media puts forward is going to be false about it. So it's going to be hard to tell. Pray hard. If you're not prepping hard, pray hard. To do both is probably the best option. Well, for sure it's the best option, not probably. So that's some drive thoughts. We'll have some more later. Keep on keeping on, as they say in the business, I guess. Keep on trucking to whatever it is. We're doing the things, enjoying the snow showers as you go in and out of them here. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Prep hard, live free.